say after a certain time. Means we were waiting for this kind of podcast for a long time, and yes, finally I have that get the chance to bring it or implement it in front of you. So yes, it is a podcast as we have already seen what the podcast is. It took cups, what is it? Coffee with Karan and this kind of shows we had gone through. So this time that hoster is that what's her name? Utshav. Utshav will host that whole podcast of what's her name? Modhumita. Okay, so get ready and after this কি বলে session get ready and thereafter you will have to get ready. Okay, so all of you tasksters right now.
So, hello Modhumita.
Yeah.
Actually, after a long time, we are meeting
Yeah,
face by
definitely.
face, and I really welcome you to my podcast because it is your first time with me and my whole team. And first of all, in which class you are right now?
11th grade.
Okay, so actually, everyone know that you passed your mark examination just few months ago, and okay, no, I'm not asking you about your marks. That's I think that's awkward. I will just ask you about what's your future plan with which subject, which stream you are choosing.
I had chosen
Speak louder.
I had chosen science. So actually I'm gonna be a doctor. Definitely I'm a neat aspirant. That's why I chose science.
Speak louder.
Okay, so you said everything like you didn't even gave me the chance to ask you these questions. That's
But you
good. Okay.
told, you asked me, right?
I just asked you about your stream.
What do you?
Okay, that doesn't matter. So actually, NEET, that's really a tough exam, but
I
last
think
year,
so.
yeah, that's actually that is. So previous year we saw so many types of, I can say that, well, between the students and a riot between teachers because maybe as far as I can remember, there were 67 students who got ARI 1, AIR 1. So, as we know, that's they are as a high-level examination. Though there are so many type of people who are giving money to get that proper results. So, what do you think? What you will do if you
I
can't
will
pass?
actually, I will honestly just want to pass the exam. Definitely, I can't do all of this, and I literally I don't want to.
Okay, so do you have any kind of like different plan for your future? Because if you can't pass the NEET exam, like in your first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, and
What do you mean that?
actually, I just believe in you, but maybe so many people not. Mainly the neighbors, because they have so much interest in their deciders.
Neighbors.
Yes. Okay, so I want to ask you that if you can't pass the examination in all your, maybe it would be if it lasts to 10 attempts at least. So, what you will do after it?
Genius.
JMS. And what if you don't pass that one also?
What the?
My first question, my next question is why are you choosing this type of examinations? That NEET, JEE.
At first, when I was almost 14,
Speak louder. Speak louder.
when I was 14, my ambition was used to I just wanna be a astronaut.
Yeah.
But after, when I was 16 in my class 10, I changed my aim just because of some reason, and I chose it. And after that, I thought that I should do it.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Nice. So, can you explain what was the reason? That's
No,
some
I
reason.
can't. It's a personal matter, so I can't want to reveal it.
Okay, so it's a personal matter, but
Yeah.
people like to hear the personal matters most.
What I mean, how I
Okay, leave it. So let's move to our next question, which is
Definitely.
what I was asking you that. Okay, so remember, you said you wanted to be an astronaut in whenever you were 14 years.
Yeah.
So I will give you a suggestion to, if you still have that will to be an astronaut, so it will not cost so much because you can join NASA without any kind of degree. They will just send to you any other planet and you have to live there forever. And you can stay there till your death. And do you think you can do it? Because so that you don't have to give NEET examination, you don't have to get appear in JEE mains, because both are so much hard examinations. That would be
So actually, to be
easier.
very honest, NEET isn't hard. It's a exam for manage the time because it's 720 numbers exam which we have to complete in 3 hours. But if you are go through about the J means it's really too difficult. But, I need to say much more difficult than a NEET. But NEET isn't so much difficult. And are you talking about this year? So yeah, I see the question. I saw the question, and definitely about the physics question, I just see 2 questions are hard because I just solved the full physics paper. Now I am just studying in 11th grade, but I just solved it. So definitely I have to say that isn't much more difficult. 2 questions are difficult. So that's why the whole question paper was lengthy. Just because of it, students can't just make out this with in the examination and they can't manage their time. That's why it was bad for them. Nothing else.
Okay, so as you can see that there are so many audience who are just sitting in front of us, and I want to ask you audience from audience if they would like to ask any questions to our honorable guest. Is there anyone who want to ask something? Anyone, anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so no one is interested here. All the audience are. Yeah.
We know everything. I know everything about everyone.
This is.
Yeah, so it's. You wanted to ask? Yeah, then raise your voice.
So I wanna ask some 2 questions.
Speak louder, speak louder.
So I wanna ask 2 questions to Murmi Didi.
Okay.
So can I ask?
Yeah, definitely you can.
Everything you can. She will
Kindly speak louder. Speak louder.
Yeah. So just to ask that particular getting my answer. So suppose you will be failed in J and NEET both exams. So in your NEET side, what is your aim in life?
Okay, so I want to question regarding this. That
I don't want to do anything.
okay, just leave it.
Okay,
just
so
leave
my
it.
second
Think that.
So my second question
Finish it.
Sir, I'm going moving to some next.
Last,
question.
last,
Next,
final one.
Okay. So
Finish
it's
it
a
up,
question
finish it up,
suddenly
finish it up.
I got in my live comment, and that was I forgot his name. Maybe it is Kaushik Shah who was asking for, and actually I also triggered that question in my mind that you are a girl, you want to appear in NEET examination, even in JEE, okay, so like that.
Speak louder.
But in future, you need a life partner. So who would you?
What kind of person will you choose
you choose?
as a life partner?
My question.
Okay, Shah. Finally, be quick.
At first, I have to say that I just want a person who will love me and who will be loyal to me.
At first, maybe-
Okay, finish it up. Thank you, Mohamida. Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, next I would like to call. Ramya, you will ask the questions, right? You are going to. Yeah, Uchal, come and sit there. Make it interesting. Go.
I'm serious.
Okay, your time starts now. So just yes.
So, you can see we have invited a popular person, Utsav Sarkar. So, he is very popular as class. What is it? He read in class 8.
Reads in class 8.
He reads in class 8 and he scored highest in his class. So, scored highest
Yeah.
highest in his class. So can you please tell us that how much number did you score in your exam?
What?
How much score did you score in your exam?
Okay, so basically it's a state government school, so that's why we have different kinds of questioning formats and numbers. So first of all, in previous years, Supreme Court didn't change our marks format, so that was like maybe in I guess what was it was maybe totally 900, and I scored maybe around 800 something, 89 something, and that was in total out of 900, and yeah, that's what.
So in which subject did you score the highest?
So that's the question.
Yeah, answer.
I said I scored highest in my subject, which is English.
Is it your favorite subject?
Okay, so actually, yeah, that's definitely my favorite subject, and I really like to study.
Okay. Is it your future planning subject?
No, actually not. Actually, I have different plans with science. So actually, I don't have. I don't want to take arts at my stream. And that's why. That is why I'm learning English. Actually, it is for communication. Actually.
I will ask you.
You are learning English for communication as it is important. So I want to ask you that which subject would you like to take in your future for your studying or your job?
Okay, that's science, and I want to take a diploma in nautical science.
Okay. So so you want to take the science in your future. So you will go in the line of NEET or you want
No,
to be a doctor?
definitely not. As I said that I want to take a diploma in nautical science, and actually my future plan is to join merchant navy. So that's not a part of NEET and other
Oh, that's so cool. You want to take part. So let's come that in which in your life, you want to be trained. You want to be trained to get your job. In which school or college, which school training school job?
Okay, so for my learnings, there are multiple colleges in India, like Indian Maritime University, which is also called as IMU. And also in Kolkata, there are so many merchant navy colleges. But actually, I don't willing to join in India, but I'm willing to join in England.
You wanna join in England? Okay. So you when you will go to England, you will take your family also.
Actually, not my family, because that's I don't actually think that to bring my family there, actually, because that is just for my studies. So if my mom will go with me, that's a different thing. But especially I won't take them there, because that will be literally a hard thing to stay there, and we have to spend so much expenses on my studies, even for my living. So that would be a little hard for cheaper system.
So you were saying that you won't take you won't.
But after I get the job there, I will definitely I'll bring my parents there. Maybe
Okay,
it's
you will settle in you will settle in England. Your whole life you will settle in England. You will not come in England.
No, I will come maybe for a visit.
You said that if you settle a job in England, you will take your parents out.
Yeah, my parents, only my parents.
Only my parents, not anyone.
No.
Only their parents to England.
Not anyone.
The parents to England. So, is your parents also agreed with your?
Yeah, they are agreed with my dream. They said me that whatever you want to be, just go through that. I don't have any kind of restriction. That you have to do that, you have to do that.
So you have planned that you will be a merchant navy. So
Merchant Navy is a job, not merchant navy.
you
Merchant Navy.
wanted to be your dream. So you thought that you can't do that.
And laptop is looking too good.
Thought that you didn't get that job. You didn't score an accurate number which is needed to take that job. What do you think?
Okay, so first of all, that you are asking me that question is, I think that has no value in my life because as you are asking that if I can't earn that those proper numbers in my examination, so what I will do? Actually, I don't think I will get less marks because it is not too much hard to join merchant navy because you just need only 60% marks or higher than that in HS and you can join merchant navy colleges. And it is not that much hard to join as a trainee in this ship.
Everyone is having two plans. If the first plan didn't work, then there is another plan. So what you will do in the second plan?
Okay, so when I said that I actually don't think that I won't get that job. I have that faith that I will get that job.
There is no plan B.
Yes, so if I have a plan B, if I would have a plan B, in my
You will get
relationship,
married. I will
Then
So-
you will get married.
You will get married, right?
no, actually not. If I would marry and if I don't have a job, then how can I feed my family? That's all.
You getting married?
You will broke.
Yesterday? I don't
What?
know.
You will broke.
Look what?
You will broke and no one will stay with you. Your parents will say that I have wasted my all short of money.
No, I believe that they won't regret.
So thank you. I am so happy to meet with you. It is a gorgeous time to spend with you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Oh, it was not you.
Not you. That's why I asked you, na?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Oh, it's okay, no problem. So welcome guys and welcome
I
to
want to ask you something. Stop saying to me that.
hello.
I said nothing, that she is so much stupid.
Okay.
She says everything. This is why I don't believe girls.
Kindly sit down. Hello everybody, kindly I'm just asking that one. Listen to me on the way you would perform it. So yeah, welcome back to my channel and yes, you are watching that 2 cups of tea with caution. So yes, every time I call here some celebrities, but this time I didn't call any kind of celebrity over here. So I have called someone is really known to me and yes, obviously there are so many inspiring stories from what can I say? Yes, it remains behind that garden like this. Yeah, similarly, it's we have that Devolina, right? So Devolina with us. So Devolina, good morning.
Good morning.
Speak louder. Speak louder. Yeah. Good morning, Gurshika. No problem. Okay. So Devolina, so finally I have managed you to invite you over here. So how do you feel first of all?
It's very interesting and it's very good feeling for
Hello.
me and the very first experience to you give a podcast to anyone,
To join any kind of
to join
podcast.
any podcast and gossip with someone. In
So
our
we know that you are engineering students, right? As we know it. So you know, I as far as I have remember, you didn't have this kind of intention to join kind of engineering at the beginning of your life.
No, it's not like that because when I was
একটু
little,
কিভাবে বলছি কিভাবে আনসারিং হয় সেটা শুনতে হবে বুঝছো পুরো মানে কি বলে মানে জিনিসটা পুরো চেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছে কিন্তু ওয়েটা রোস্টিং চলে গেছে চেঞ্জ করতে হবে পডকাস্ট লাইভ আছে আমি একটু শেয়ার করবো পুরো
when I was little, I thought I want to be a police and IPS officer. Then the time is passed. I saw that police are doing that thing that I don't want to, and their respect is like below the beggar. So I don't want to the police. I abandoned that feeling, and then I thought so many things. But when I thought that it's too late for me because that time I already chose my stream and
You have already chosen
I
your
already
stream.
chosen my stream, and I said you that I make a big mistake. So I don't want to do anything that I want. I have to do that I can do for that time. So I chose that because it's a Madhuri test, so I can.
Okay, so Devali, that that time was not smooth for you, right? You faced so many hurdles in your life. So if you could share any one memory of it that you really faced really difference or difficulties in your life with our audience.
Like, I never felt any type of like family issues or any financial issues because of my parents. But I faced so many like educational problems. Like I said, I did my choice chemistry. Then when I realized I made a big mistake, that's too late. And when I planned to be like biological lab course, that kind of thing, so many courses are there that we can get job after that. But when I saw the eligibility, so there is chemistry in math. Then it's very
Okay, so is that
very
when
for me.
you talk about
That
the
time I
chemistry?
thought my life is very dumb for me. I don't know what can I do now. So I just only see that engineering thing, so I joined it.
Exactly.
I want to say that don't make this kind of mistake anyone.
Yes, I
If
can.
you choose science, pure science, you can do so many things.
Pure science. Yeah, if you guys just talking about the pure science, I could remember I can share my insight also over here. In case of chemistry, I just loved it, no problem with it. In case of biology, it's okay. But in the case of physics, I honestly say I didn't find that way why we should study physics. Why is that use of formulas? The way I should follow it. Yeah, let the train go now. Why should I measure its time? Just like this.
This kind of thing always happened when I was 10. Like a person opened that tab and they forgot. Why? Why did he forget? He has a tab in person.
Okay, so I'm gonna know it's a personal question, right? Okay, so it always happens. It's related to our society. If then we see that man they can marry to any kind of unemployed women. They easily marry kind of unemployed women. But in case of women, why don't they select any kind of man who is earning a less than that women or unemployed?
Maybe say it's because of their family. Because that we know that we are like a modern generation, but our parents are always said that a girl always marry a established man who are earning more than everyone, more than every person in their family or something. So if a girl chose a boy or a man who are earn little money than the woman or family members, so they thought he is not able to feed their wives, and he is not worth to marry. So the girls have, I don't say that girls don't have greed, some girls always have, because we say that gold digger.
In case of personally, what do you think?
In case of mine, I don't think that's very important because I wanted to get a job. If I had a job in like average money and he has also, so this is very easy to
That
run.
means your husband will must have a job, right?
I don't say that it has to, but he is earning little money also. Like everyone has one to. If he don't, so I don't have issue. But
if he
You
doesn't?
know, if he doesn't, so I don't have any issue. But like my family don't get married if we don't do anything. So what can I do? It's about family matter.
Yes, exactly it is.
It is not impossible possible because if their family is not very like what can I
So
say?
what social change you think there should be?
I don't think India can change in a very short time because as we know that India, our thought, our mindset is like now is little like it's little
It's just that
little
illiterate.
separated from modern because when a girl go outside with any confidence and so many people are there then mock her tease her because why she is doing things and their relatives are very big problem about it.
Okay, let's come to some
This kind of thing
interest and your sports. Which sports team do you love?
I love like from the childhood to my 12th
Supportive?
I don't think I am supportive. Yes, my parents are supportive, but I love cricket. I play cricket from so many times, and I am good at that time. But now I can't because I don't practice. And I am very good at running.
Okay, thank you, Devulina. Thank you very much for giving us this precious time, and definitely we will meet again and we will perform this kind of podcast again. And then we will learn so many things more about you, and our audience will try to ask some questions to you. if you have. Thank you.
And also, কি দেখো ওটা বলতে হবে
Limit.
স্যার আমি দিদি কারণ পড়া শুনছি
কখন?
এটা 11টা
Be quick.
She is a doctor.
টাইম স্টার্টস নাও। আমি যেভাবে স্টার্ট করলাম স্টার্টটা ওরকম করা হবে।
আর আমি বলেছি
না হবে স্টার্ট।
So, good morning, Sneehari.
গুড মর্নিং
And we are meeting a lot of time.
হাই, তোমরা খোশ গল্প করতে বসো। এটা পডকাস্ট, ইটস আ শো।
স্যার এগুলো তো ওইভাবে
ওরা ভুল করেছে।
ওকে সো স্টার্ট
So good morning, guys, and you are watching your favorite show that with
2 cups with khasham.
7 minutes with Mohammed.
মধুমিতা
Yes.
Okay. So hello guys. You are watching
7 minutes.
7 minutes with.
Mohammed.
Cameraman is better than host.
কালকে আমার আছে, কালকে দেখছি।
So hello Sneehari.
Hello.
So I just want to ask you about what is your aim in your life?
In my 10th class, I wanted to be a fashion designer, but in that recent time,
এটা কোশ্চেন অন্যভাবে করি। ইট ইজ নট দ্য কোশ্চেন, তোমার এইম কি, এটা আমরা নর্মাল কনভারসেশন করি, ঠিক আছে? সো you are that you have passed your 12, right? And you are just thinking for any kind of university or like this. So but what is your exact passion? Then education, same question করেছি বাট ঘুরিয়ে করেছি।
I have to ask you.
Yeah, ask her again.
So I
Single.
know that you passed your entrance. So are you talking?
Speak louder, speak louder.
Are you trying to just admission any
University like that.
university like that? No. Nothing. So what is your passion? What do you want to? I mean to say, what do you want to be?
in
What is
that
your-
हाँ, be your passion.
in 10th class, I wanted to be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Still in class, in also year 12, this passion, I love this passion also. Listen, I love this passion now, yes. But
but forcefully, my father want that I will be an engineer or something else like that.
Yeah, I can understand your pain. I can relate it with myself. Anyways, so
Speak loud.
let's come to your personal life.
Shit.
Okay. So, tell me about your favorite person.
Favorite person is always my parents.
Okay. Okay, tell me about that favorite person. I mean to say about your ex.
Oh, mother.
What? Sorry, we can
Now
ask.
ask in a different way. You can ask that question
Ask me
directly.
about my
Okay.
friends or
Direct,
something
direct. You
else,
can
not
ask
ex.
those questions directly.
Okay.
You can ask me about my
I will
friends.
share it in your group. Be careful.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. So tell me about your. I mean to say that person who you loved a much, but just get betrayed from him. Actually,
I don't think it was love. It was affection,
affection.
infatuation.
Okay. Tell me his name. Who is
Shoptarishi. Shoptarishi.
Okay. That's good. So let's change the topic. So tell me about your friends.
I'm a small group. Like 3 or 4 friends I have.
I know you have a very, very close
Very,
friend.
very close friend.
I know his name. So tell me about him.
He's a good one, obviously. He's too much helpful. Like
I
he's
told you. Tell me his name.
no. Moirik.
I know that. Literally, I know that. But what? Just tell me what he is to you. According to you, what kind of person he is.
He is my senior, obviously.
I know that.
1 year senior. But he is too friendly with me. That he always pampered me like a child. He told me. He always tells me that you are a kid. Please improve yourself. Grow yourself academically. He supports me mentally, physically, obviously. Mentally supports me.
I didn't told you anything. Then why?
Your expression so much reacting to that
Last
person
minute.
like that.
Listen. Okay. Just tell me about that. Your best friend who betrayed with you or just.
Leave my best friend.
I just want to know that because what?
You can come out a single question. You are asking the same question again and again and again.
I told you.
Yes,
I
same
want
question.
it.
From that is yes, 4 minutes. You are asking that same question. Yeah.
Okay. What should I do?
In case of podcast, you can reveal this kind of things directly. In kind of any kind of podcast, you can. Last time you had gone through that, dubbing, translation. There was a
It
podcast.
was 2 or 5 minutes max to max.
So how long are we performing this? 7 minutes. Thank you. Thanks a lot. That's why I just told you to prepare some questions. Without questions, not a single good speaker can host that kind of podcast. You? Yes, thank you. You are going to. You are the host, and he will.
Yes.
Yes. Guest.
So everyone, you are watching
watching my YouTube channel, that is 11 minutes with Nupam. Okay,
Hello.
hello Spandan, how are you?
I'm fine. So, what about you?
I am also fine. That is that I said that after 10 years we are meeting again in the podcast. So, my mind.
It is the first time in this podcast.
I know that it is a second time. So, I think we should test how was the days going English.
Because but in that days I'm so busy with my study because I have a goal in my life and I will like to study with arts. So I have a great preparation.
ঠিক আছে
So, I think that you are studying plus
Yes.
So, in this previous year, what is your marks?
Yeah. So just last year the examination was offered in just 500 and 850 marks. So I gave total 840 marks. My main marks was so for my math.
So, I think that for this reason, you obtained the highest marks in your
No, no,
section.
no. I was also third highest.
So, you also ranking in your class. It is a highest
আমি জানি তোমার আমি আমার
So, in this situation, studying more high than in previous year to establish you in a first rank in your school. Are you? Am I right?
But that is not my goal to be first. I will always want to be best.
Yes, I think that the best is a or not first rank, also in a second or third rank. So it is a good year for you to turn up. And I think that after non-domain, which subject you take in your
Yes,
future?
so I have said that I want to study with art. So I want to take some three subjects: Bengali, English, history, geography, which is 5 subjects.
So after teachers, you can study in this subject to prepare yourself in a high job. So which type of job you want to
And I want to go to the Kolkata.
So there is a place you are stay alone or your family?
In hostel. And I have a goal to achieve the position in entrance examination of presidency college.
UPSC numbers is very hard to attend because it is a very difficult exam for you and no other.
I know the UPSC is the most hardest exam in India, but I like to give the challenge, take the challenge and compete.
For this year, you prepare yourself best because if you cannot you make yourself in internal position obtain in this exam.
See, I think that first is not a matter.
I also know that
Yes,
first is not
be
that-
best is a big matter because if you will be the best, so you can get a type of job.
But I would
Yes, obviously we just need some marks to qualify. Yes.
So, but if you collect better marks, then you can prepare yourself in a best job.
In entrance exams, many people are passed, but in case of the interview, many people are just not qualified.
But the interview is a great for you.
Yes.
It is a
Hey,
you
podcast.
understand you the UPSC exam because it is a practically what you are for our person.
And the judges will judge your mental power.
So, but what is it? The UPSC is not your practice of your whole life. So, after some time, you
ওই একদিনই ভালো লাগে দুদিন তিন দিন
give other difficult exam. So, you want to go outside.
See, if I don't crack the UPSC, so my next, I mean the plan B is to join the Indian Archaeological Department.
So, for this year, you want to go outside of your and if you, I suppose you get a job in other country, you want to come back in our India or not stay in the permanently on this place.
come back to the India because it is my motherland.
It is a nobody to stay in our country, and most of other case, the people who stay high class in other to get a job in other countries, they cannot come back. So it is a very good for you that you so I think that your family also stay in this place or not go with you.
I am staying in this place because I want to just
Speak
complete
louder.
my
Speak louder.
I want to complete my goal alone.
It is a difficult, it is a very difficult for you to continue your journey alone because in this place you can't know anything about your social culture and other places. So how do you
Facebook
manage
को
it?
See, we just need to prepare ourselves as mature. If you are immature, so it is a more difficult for you in your next life.
But in this place you will be as an unknown person, this who will be known about will be known anything. So how will you manage yourself?
See, when we are just admitted to our school in our childhood, we have no friend, we don't know anyone. But when we are just admitted to the school, so we have to make the friends, we have to make the known persons.
But it is a difficult for you that your mother language is a Bengali, but you don't know, if you don't know English, then it is a most impossible thing for you to continue their daily life partners.
Okay, so for that reason, I just learning this from English.
You must be knowing English properly because this time we first is our best person, London is father, and so I think that whenever we meet, then our time is most beautiful to complete.
And I am also feeling better to just spend this time with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now listen. Listen. In case of this kind of podcast, that most the mistake we do, that is the questions that we don't know that what kind of questions should I ask. In case of group homes, that few minutes ago they were just talking between them. It's just a discussion. It's a normal conversation. It was not that podcast. Then how to improve this podcast? Point number one. At first, I have to imagine myself. Yes, I am that a host of any kind of podcast. Point number one. Point number two. I have to make or ask the questions interesting. Interesting questions. It doesn't matter that how would that person that I am just speaking to the person would react on me. I don't care of it. I will just think that interesting so that the audience will listen to me properly. It will totally based on that audience based. Got it? Let's come to that next one. Is that answering those who will just sit on that another one that is the guest as a guest. They will have to think about that question. So answering would be interesting one. It is like not like gloomy face. No, it's an interesting in smile. For example, whatever a few minutes ago Madhumita asked something to Snigdha. Yeah, Snigdha faced a little bit hesitation, but Snigdha, if Snigdha would be smart enough, then he would speak in a different way. So you have to think of it that the way you would have to answer this. Not only yes, obviously question matters before answering. Rules number one are questions, exactly the questions. That questions have to be improved one. And second one is all about that answering. Answering would also be interesting one, so that they will know you and they will always appreciate you. Let's come to the accent. Accent in case of voice, Rupam, I don't know how will you improve your voice. So you have to practice somehow. You don't keep yourself quiet anywhere. I don't know you just how do you behave in your school. Do you remain quite silent in your school?
In this case, I always not silent, but when you are telling me anything,
Okay, now listen. You have to be talkative enough. Okay. Okay. Now let's come to that. How to improve your accent. Few minutes ago, not only just few minutes ago, because for a huge time I was talking about that to improve your accent. So in case of living in India and inspired by some YouTube videos, Don't think that okay, within 10 seconds you will change your accent like that. It is impossible. Because if you say sir, have you improved your accent, then definitely I would say yes, I could change my accent. I don't speak like as I'm speaking like right now. It was not that before at the joining of any kind of teaching profession, my accent was not like that. Then sir, how have you changed yourself? I'm not talking that I'm just speak like any kind of literate person, not like that. First of all, listen. Listen to those speakers, those who speak in a different accent. Listen, as your English is quite better, your grammar has been improved, your fluency has been improved. So why are you thinking on this grammar, this fluency, and this what I say, speaking, normal speaking? You have to focus on your accent right now. These are the normal things. You need not to think about your speaking anymore. You have to think about your accent, the way you will present yourself. So at first listen to those Britishers, listen to those Americans, constantly. You can't miss a single day if you wanna change your accent. You have to listen to them minimum 5 minutes every day. Now there is a question, so okay, I have listened it, okay, so I have I will follow you for a month. I'm just giving you the written one and black and white copy. Black and white copy means totally written format. But will it help me? No, it will never help me. How? Why? Because only listening will never help you. Just if you shut your mouth like that, you have to speak. Then at your home, if you think to speak with your mother, for example, it's mother. For example, your mother is just cooking at the time. You will, whatever you will have, she will have in her hand. Just
Don't listen to me.
So it will be the first one. Then how will you do that?
Don't speak.
So simply, whenever you just listen to it, and they have to just try to read any kind of passage. Passage means now I'm not talking that you have to read the newspaper or other things. Just read your own book, English book, or your study materials, whatever you have in your hand. Start read it. For example, it's class 10, right? Passing a problem. It's a passing a problem, or it's a father's help. Father's help. Pronunciation and accent.
Very good accent.
Yes, you have to change it. No, American accent is very British. British. For example, like I have just given that example. Now, just imagine 7 days you have practiced this English way. Now, so I have practiced myself, but how will I implement it? Should I implement it in front of my dad? Dad, I don't know. I'm just doing very good. I'm like your dad's reaction will be, क्या चाहते हैं? Just like that. So where you will implement it? Point number one, can you implement in front of your friends? Then they will know. If that person is not ready to kind of spoken, then definitely it is not possible. Then where? That is a class. Class, I will give you 1 hour and 30 minutes. You do gossip with people. Yeah, do it. I don't care. But obviously, just speak in English, and whenever you have been given a kind of task, then
But sir, luckily I've got a friend. He always tells me that talk with me in English.
what kind of friends are
That friend.
Okay, that friend. Okay, that is very, very good and appreciating that you have someone in your life that with whom you can practice English. And why don't you practice it? In case of mine, if you want to know from me, then how do you practice? Yes, I also practice it every day, every minute. Whenever I just read any kind of things, I just try to change my accent. Whenever I just talk to anyone, I just try to change my accent like this. Right? I have given that lots of knowledge to you. Khalid, round of applause. Yeah, so this is both of them. Yeah, you want. Next one will be you will have to answer questions to Oh, sorry. You will have to ask a question. Your time starts now.
রেগুলার 1 ঘন্টা করে ড্রামা দেখছি ব্রিটিশারদের, তাও হচ্ছে না।
Hmm?
1 ঘন্টা ধরে ব্রিটিশ ড্রামা দেখছি, তাও হচ্ছে না।
Apply কোথায়? Application কই? Practical. Yeah, started.
So,
So-
good morning, Rishita.
Let's starting podcast channel.
I think you are
Channel starting. How do you start it? Good morning, guys, and that's Mr. Snigdha with you. And yes, you are watching your favorite podcast show, and that is. Bye.
So good morning everyone. I'm Snigdha. You are watching this popular podcast. So Rishita, I think.
So imagine who is here with me. Imagine, just guess the name. Who is here with me? Interesting group করতে হবে তো না?
So can you guess, guys, who have come to our podcast channel? Rishita.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So recently you have passed your Madhyamik exam. I'm not gonna ask you your result or something like that. So tell me your science stream. Do you like this stream?
Yes.
All
Absolutely.
subjects?
Yes. Absolutely.
Physics?
No, I couldn't take physics.
Oh, it's your mother parents' choice.
No, it's my choice.
Oh, it will be your fourth subject. Physics.
No. I didn't take physics.
So if you would elaborately say something on subject selection.
So what was your stream?
Science.
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 Thought
So
that it was
But
you chose your
I thought that you were telling a lie.
I'm
You
satisfied.
are really a
satisfied.
scientist.
Fully satisfied.
Fully satisfied.
Okay.
Now if
So,
someone asks you a
uh,
question, can you answer them?
I haven't practiced it for
Tell
long
me
time.
about your
So your
tuition
answer.
physics sir.
And
I don't take physics subject.
You don't have physics?
No.
so what's your subject combination, if you could say?
I take biology, chemistry, nutrition, and computer application.
Nutrition. You have to get admission in any school?
Yes.
Which school? Vijayawada. Okay. This is the only school that have the
No,
nutrition subject.
Yes.
In government also have
Music,
that
music.
nutrition subject, but recently they out this subject. So tell me about your friend circle. You
They
like
all are toxic.
not toxic. Tell me
They all
about
are
your
toxic.
female friends.
Female friends is definitely they're toxic. They all are toxic. I have no
Something
real friends. I have no real friends.
But why do you think so?
Because
Why do you think that?
whenever I trust anyone, she definitely cheats on me.
That's so sad. About male friends?
No,
No. Not a single one.
no,
Life partner?
no.
So your parents? Do you
Yeah. I love them.
whom do you fear the most?
My mom. Because she knows everything about myself.
Your father?
Father is most
Strict?
yes, silly bit.
A little bit,
A little
not
bit.
silly bit.
Little bit.
Okay. So what kind of food do you like the most? Spicy or sweet?
Both.
এই কোশ্চেনটা কিভাবে করি? So being Bengali, definitely, how could we, remain ourselves from the food? And yeah, so I think you love some food, right? So what kind of food do you love?
So being a Bengali, do you love spicy?
No,
I think all Bengali like sweets the
like
most, but
sweets, but
exceptional.
yeah, I like both sweets and spices.
Momos.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
So, you started your school days. So, what about your
No, our school will be open Monday.
Oh, do you excited?
Yes,
Where
there
is
is a
school?
program.
Oh, freshers, I guess.
Yes, freshers.
Yeah, so I have heard everything from you, but what's the name of your school, if you could say?
Ah, same this question.
Yes.
So, when, would you?
There were freshers, but yeah.
Attempt any kind of
No, it's my first time.
Okay, Rishita, thank you.
Yes, sir. That's it.
No, that's Roshi's school.
so thank you Rishita.
And having or spending some quality time with us, and definitely we will invite you again and to this kind of exciting.
question explain. हमारा प्यारे एक्सप्लेन बड़ा बोल भी भाई टाइम मिल जाता है
So, hello audience, I'm Hello Mushman. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, after mostly 1 month period, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at that time you were most busy time. So, in these days, how are you going on?
Yes. So every day I almost time I busy with my study.
In now,
Serious person should have said.
most body.
Yes. And as then my second work. So I play this most time after this education every day.
So, if you play, so how can you make your fat? I mean, this belly fat. How?
That is not my problem. That is the example of my healthy lifestyle.
But you are most of the time healthy.
Yes, I take many
So-
healthy foods
Okay, okay.
always.
So that is you if suppose you burn your calorie 400 calories and you gain 500 calories.
Yes, yes, yes. That is the example.
Okay, so it is an education life. So let's come to your personal life.
Okay, in my personal life, at first my parents has a big part. My
Okay.
parents are a big part in my personal life.
So have you any best friend?
Yes, obviously.
Who? Steve.
Rohit is a boy.
So do you have any female friend?
No, I have also a female friend, but they are good not. They are not. They are not in our group, our friends.
So are you talking with them?
Yes.
So, so do you have any crush or
No.
this time of? So, in your future life, what's your aim in life, or just what's your passion in your life?
Yes, if you say this passion, so at first I said this. I love to this job, this engineering. So
Yes, engineering is your passion.
Yes.
So you want to go with your passion.
Yes.
It will be your profession.
Yes, yes, professionals.
So what type of engineer? Aeronautical engineer or IIT engineer? What type of?
I think that this railway engineering.
Rail engineer. Okay. So you were just reading in class 8.
Yes.
Then in your future you will pass class 10, class 12. So in your next life, in which college do you want to get your admission?
Okay, so nowadays this college has not been matter in our life. So this colleges matter in our marks in our metric. So or ages, sorry. So I don't know which college I will choose. I will choose.
I know. What's your dream college?
I have a very dream college.
So you love your parents.
Yes, obviously.
So life is so boring.
Yes.
No love.
No. It's my boring life.
So what type of person will you choose as your life partner?
Yes. So at first I choose a person he likes to comedian, and
So you will want to marry a comedian.
no, that is not good. I like to comedy. I like to listen comedy.
Say funny person.
Yes.
So I have some four name of girls. So do you want to choose?
No.
More serious.
Yes. I'm be serious.
So you will lead your life like that. You are more serious in this time, but in your marriage life you will be want to marry a comedian. What type of decision this is?
Okay. So I think that in our serious lifestyle, so we also need in comedy.
We need entertainment. Like comedy. Adding to.
Much comedy.
Yes.
So now you can choose a comedian from this time. It is better for you.
Yes, because I also say that I like to listen in comedy.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Here I finish it off here. Thank you. রোস্টিং হলো না এবার কি করে যেন শেয়ার করো না
Serious.